nips, Steven.
No nips on Twitch, Steve.
No nips. Let's go live. Let's go live.
We're already live.
I'm completely naked right now.
I have no idea what
Oh,
you're
God.
doing because I can't see the Zoom while it's in the loading screen.
Nice.
Oh, Jesus.
You gotta update my name, bud.
All right, you get a few seconds of that. Perfect.
What is
Clip
your?
it. Clip it, Kit
Heaven
Kat.
in heaven.
I don't remember what your new name is, so you have to remind me.
My new name is Periwinkle Moonfire.
I hate you.
Oh.
I'm going to kill you as soon as I can.
Sound like one of my ex-girlfriends.
I'm sorry that you never had a job, but
Hello, Kit Kat.
Will it even fit? It does. Okay, great.
I need to get my sub on sheet.
Hey, good guy.
I'm a little. Pull that back up. I'm a little tall in the frame. I'm gonna pull this up a
Nope,
little.
sorry.
Now you can pull up more. It just went right back down. You could just pull the top part.
I'll pull your top part. That's what I did.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Now you look like a normal person.
Moosh.
I should probably
And
pull
or
up
cacao.
Lauren's character sheet.
Cacao.
Moosh.
It is clipped.
Sweet.
Ooh.
Man. I've been a chunky boy.
Perfect.
I was like, sweet, I'm down 10 pounds for the year. Time to get my eat on.
Time for that reward meal
Yeah.
week.
Mm-hmm.
Sad part is I can totally gain 10 pounds in a week. Easy.
Hell yeah.
I'm good at that.
Same.
Been doing it my whole life.
That's why I am over 9,000 pounds.
It's over 9,000.
But I'm only drinking light beer. I don't understand.
Well, that's something.
I've been eating fresh at Subway.
Extra
Get a
meat,
foot-long meatball
Extra
a sub
cheese.
every day.
extra cheese, the toasted cheese bread.
Double ranch and double mayonnaise.
Jesus
I would eat that.
Christ. Yeah, I would too. Oh, no.
Ooh,
That sub
yeah.
shop that just opened up in Gettysburg.
Jersey Mike's.
That's terrible.
Ew.
Yeah, Jersey Mike's is bad down here, too.
Mm-hmm.
It's expensive for a small sub.
No, but
I
you
would just
gotta
go
get
to-
it Mike's way. No.
No.
I want it my way.
I would just go to the
Throw it in
local
the fucking trash.
Labella shop. It's so much better.
Yes, it
Yep.
is.
Their subs are so good,
And it's cheaper somehow.
and they're gigantic. They're like a large, and it's like fucking 24 inches long. It's
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
La Bella.
It's
Is
like
it
$10 bucks.
the one at the light?
Yeah,
Bella.
Okay.
right on 4th Street.
Gotcha.
4th and 30.
That's 120.
Wow.
430s is.
Mr. Calculations over here. Dr. Science.
I'm math.
He puts 3 or 4 TikToks out about math. Now he's Dr.
And now I'm the math guy.
but
Yep.
who sells grams for $30 though? That's too much,
How many grams
or
is
not
a
enough,
sub?
depending on
The quality.
the substance.
I feel I can't put my finger on who you remind me of right now from a movie.
Is it?
Carrie's mom.
No, I haven't
Has
seen
got
the
it
movie
going
long
on?
enough.
This wig's really hot.
Didn't think that one through.
Yeah.
Would it help you if I put mine on too?
Does,
You're not
does
wearing
Chunk
one?
have a wig?
No.
I thought that was a hairpiece.
I thought that was a hairpiece, Steve.
Rude.
Goddamn assholes.
I put one on someday. I like that you're just in your underwear
Yeah.
with the rug on.
Because he would be so hot if he had full clothes and the rug.
You were in underwear?
Can I assault your
Oh,
palate?
thank God. I'm like, we haven't even started, and I'm already halfway out of my 6-pack.
There we
These
go.
monstrosities.
Oh, God.
That way, no, not like this.
No, it's like this.
Jesus
look, it's a
Christ.
waterfall.
Chunk Gunderson here for the Hair Club for Men.
I want the cucumber lime after I finish my Miller High Life.
Never seen those seltzers
Fucking
before.
Miller High Life tastes great, but it gives me diarrhea every time I drink it. And here I am.
Don't.
With diarrhea.
Don't.
Good thing is he can't poop at our house because he's not comfortable here.
Good.
Oh, nice. Perfect. That's great.
It gives me diarrhea the next day.
Yoshi watches him.
It licks her lips.
Yeah.
Just what dogs do.
I'm
Make
get
one
that
mistake
diarrhea.
and I'm going to get it.
I'm the bidet here.
Can we get a bidet? No, we have a bidet at home. Our bidet at home.
It's a
You
badog.
think that toilet keeps itself sparkling
Dog,
white?
I hate it.
But dog.
It's a badog.
It somehow tastes like burnt popcorn.
It sucks.
How?
What?
Did
you just
lime
Go to the
flavor?
liquor store and buy whatever the cheapest seltzer
No,
was or
I went to
something?
go get ranch water and they didn't have any, and I saw this and
Does
I was
it have
like,
hops?
"Oh, I've
What
never
is it? Is
heard
it
of
High Noon?
this." No, it's
No,
Middle
it's-
Coast.
People are asking for High Noon. Is that good?
Oh.
At the bar that I
The pineapple one's pretty good.
Never heard of either.
Thanks, Spin. Most people don't gloat about recommending good drinks to their friends, but you do.
What did he recommend?
Yeah.
Ranch water.
Oh, I thought we were on that before he was.
Ain't nobody gonna drink any of the stuff that I drink. So
Who
there's
knows?
no point recommending.
Ranch water Inception.
Who wants the
No,
beat
because you drink like a high school child.
Exactly.
Fuck.
I didn't drink in high school.
Neither did
Oh,
I.
really?
I didn't drink till I was 21.
I'm
What's the
sorry
matter
that
with
you
you
were
guys?
happy the whole time.
Yeah,
Didn't drink till 21.
I started drinking at 13, and I'm perfectly
Yep.
fine.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
My brain's normal.
I did have one beer when I was 17 in Ecuador because it was legal there.
Rule following.
Aww. He precious.
Yeah, that's illegal.
Him and cute boy.
It made my head feel funny.
Cutie law boy.
We used
My
to
pants feel weird.
we used to steal my father's Coors Lights and then shake them up and roll them into traffic on the highway
Oh no.
and
You're
let
a
people run
terrible
over them.
human.
That's like drinking.
How'd that go?
Oh, it was funny as hell.
How
Yeah.
many
Yeah.
accidents did you cause?
I mean, don't worry about that.
How many people stopped to beat the shit out of
Nobody,
You can't
because there was
prove the
bushes.
Freeway. Yeah.
You can't prove those accidents weren't going to happen anyway.
Yeah.
you? It's true.
We used to get Natty Light from the corner store because the dude would just sell it to us because fuck it, why not?
Yeah.
And then go out into the pasture and like taunt the cows until they ran at us. And whoever stood there longest was the winner.
Nice.
But really, were we though?
Did you call that game Cow and Chicken?
Chicken cow.
No,
Chicken
but
and
we
cow.
should have. We fucking
Cow
should have.
chicken.
I
Right there.
my cousin Vinny, he's 3
Hey.
years younger than us, but he was completely bald at 15, so he would
Wow.
buy our beer for us
That sucks.
because nobody would card him because he looks like he worked construction
Bless you.
for 14 years.
Goddamn.
I remember now. You look like Brent Spiner in Independence Day.
Yes, he does.
That's a computer guy, right?
Oh, it's the
That's what he's trying to.
It's
Yeah,
the
I
Area 51
He's
scientist.
Yeah, the Aryan 51
Yeah.
scientist.
Aryan.
no, not the
51?
Aryan 51.
No.
Aryans?
No.
Area
Very different
51?
science.
No.
Oh my
my
God.
God.
Oh,
I
Writing in
tried
the
to send
book.
Phil
They
long
just
blocks of
they
text 'cause he
capture and
just, like,
study
fails at me.
aliens.
I mean, the Breitbart says that I'm right.
Aryan
the
51.
possibilities are endless for
Right
the
part.
Aryan 51 joke.
Oh god.
Oh,
I'm gonna just say this
It's-
again. This wig is hot.
Well, I
easy
mean,
because
they-
seven
you
o'clock.
can make fun of
Scientists
Nazis until like it's
Until-
never not okay to make fun of Nazis. It's
true.
perfect.
Well, that's the thing, right? I mean, the Nazis came over after World War II and started
And they
NASA,
founded Area 51.
and they founded
Area
Area
51.
51.
Yeah. Checks out.
And it just
Oh, no.
over time, it just got the translation. It was like telephonic
Telephone,
turned into
yeah.
Area 51.
Obviously, it's not Aryan 51, right?
Who would say that?
Probably
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's where the Nazi bell is hidden. At the
Finally, in like
Aryan 51.
1992, they were like, "We can't call this Aryan 91 or 51 anymore, guys. We can't do it."
It's like Colin Powell just got sick of everyone, mispronouncing his name and changed it.
To Colin.
To
Okay,
Cologne.
fine. It's Colin now.
Just call me Colin now.
Yeah, that's always been my name. Sure.
Did he die?
Yeah. Previously on Botched.
I feel like we drove somewhere and there were soldiers who were dead, and I was staring hungrily at Chunk, Gunderson, my personal hero, and that terrible human passed away. I don't really remember what happened.
Okay. I could tell. Welcome back, listeners, to the 46th episode of our 6th season. Thanks so much for tuning in again. We are going to start right where we left off last time, as the party has just narrowly escaped the science building, and it has exploded in a giant fireball. You guys we're running towards the direction of where your car was parked, so Roll me a dex save.
Thank God we escaped that science.
Now we can retreat to the sweet comfort of religion.
Lame. I just wasted a nat 20
Why is that a waste?
because it could have been for something cooler.
Like not dying in an
Like
explosion.
not dying in a fiery explosion. All right.
So
That's
Bantha
pretty
got a
cool.
21.
Okay, fine.
Okay. Chunk.
10.
Okay.
Chunky, no. I'll nurse you back to health.
Literally licking my wounds.
I was thinking that. Yeah. Okay. Tristan got it.
Okay. So, Samantha and Lauren, you managed to run a little bit faster, and your instincts kick in, and you dive. And as you're diving in the air, that's when the explosion goes off, and you're only going to take 14 damage. But Chunk, he just can't help himself when he knows there's a good story, and he turns around to face the blast, and it just throws him up into the air and back a ways as he takes 28 damage, and he doesn't have eyebrows anymore.
Tony, did you get this? My cameraman's name is Tony.
I figured. Yeah. Thank you.
He's right over there.
Tony Maloney.
Sure. Now, there was a bunch of fun dead outside the building, like the big explodey guys and all this other stuff, but the explosion has killed everything that's nearby and then thrown the other ones a little bit of a distance, so they're a little stunned. So you do have some time as you are now in a big, open, empty, dead nothing field. Like there's nothing here. And you have the holes that you had already cut through the fence, so it's just a straight shot back to the car. It's just like a half-mile run.
Let's retreat back to the safety of the greatest SUV ever made.
I'm just glad no one's talking about the beer run anymore because I just can't run a mile. It's too far.
Oh, it's still happening.
No.
Should we have gone back for Kevin?
Kevin's dead, baby. Just
Wait.
accept it.
Oh, but we don't. Okay.
He can't
I mean,
guide
he did
anybody.
almost leave that one old dude to die, but we probably also should have done that.
My lady
Okay.
sense was tingling. He was a bad man.
Aw, he was a dad.
No.
I'm pretty sure he
bad
wasn't
dad.
just conservative. He was probably racist.
Oh no. Well, I'm glad he's dead.
Yeah.
You want athletics?
I mean, yeah,
To
if you
run.
want to run faster than your normal
Oh,
movement speed,
I'll do it. I got a 12, so I'll just
you're
kinda go
running
my
pretty much
normal
your
speed,
average
yeah.
normal movement speed. I mean, eventually there are some fun dead in the distance that are going to spot you and then start running after you, but they're pretty far behind you at this point.
I have a question.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Seeing as I don't really recall the last episode very well,
Mm-hmm.
did I reveal my alter ego?
No.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
Yes, you did.
And
Yes,
she
you
says I
did.
Did he? What's his alter
Yes.
ego?
Lady Ravencrow.
Oh, he
Yeah.
I
did.
have the
He did.
cloak and the.
He did. It's true.
I had the special guns for it. I forget if I.
I don't remember. I don't remember you doing that, but yes.
But I forget what they're called now because I didn't write it down.
Oh,
Good.
no.
All right. So you guys are booking it back, and you're running through this big empty field, and you're running through the holes in the fences that you made, and most of the fun dead are getting stuck on the fences that are still standing, and some are pouring through, but again, they're pretty far behind you. Roll me a perception check as you guys are getting closer to your SUV.
Oh, there's a good natural 20.
Okay.
My turn.
Somebody's poking around your truck, Samantha.
Hey,
Somebody that you obviously don't recognize, but it looks like a long-haired person in what appears to be a drug rug.
how far away am I?
At this point, you're about 100 yards.
No need clean. No need clean.
God, I hate you.
We don't have any money.
Can that person hear that, or?
I mean, if you yell, probably.
But there's zombies. You shouldn't yell. Chunky baby, shush.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay. So they don't seem to be paying you any attention as they're just rooting around in your car.
Oh, I remember what they're called. I pull out my Crow Magnum.
Write it down.
No, it's good now.
You're gonna forget.
Definitely have it this time.
Because they're Magnum revolvers, but they've got crows on the pommel.
Sure.
It's pretty cool.
Intelligence?
Me?
Yeah.
5.
No, yeah. Taking a shot's
No,
fine.
I'm not taking a shot. I just have it out.
Oh, okay.
I'm ready.
Sure.
I'm going to intimidate him when we get there.
Okay. So you run the rest of the way, and you run up to the car, and this person is oblivious to your existence, and they're just, just kind of casually, just willy-nilly going through your car. Long-haired person.
Hey, idiot! What are you doing to my SUV?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I thought this was abandoned. I have not taken anything, as you can see.
I guess you don't have any pockets, but we just gonna take our stuff.
Well, no, I was guided here by my goddesses.
Really, not by your job.
I'm sorry. Do you guys have jobs in the wasteland?
Yeah, we're saving the fucking world.
Oh.
By bringing information to the people.
Oh.
I was gonna say it's more of a calling, but I think that you'll like that better, actually.
Oh.
Excuse me, did you say goddesses?
Of course, yes.
Multiple?
Yes, of course.
There's only one god, ma'am, and he's got huge testicles.
8 of them.
That's why it rains.
You are
That's why it rains.
certainly a small and curious man.
I'm 5'8.5", thank you very much.
6'2" or... Okay.
I'd call him a short king, but that would give him too much power.
I think he's a king in his own mind.
Oh,
Hi.
definitely.
My name is Periwinkle Moonfire. And I had a job before.
Yeah, you were a barista.
I was not a barista.
This person's wearing a colorful drug rug, but also has scraggly, grayish blonde hair. It's hard to tell what the age of this person is.
Why don't you get me a 2-pub caramel latte?
I don't know what that means. I'm sorry.
I think she ran a community theater.
I mean, definitely community garden.
Ooh.
I'm not one for antics.
The fun dead are about 100.
Well,
Just
yeah.
get it. I'm getting in this car, and everyone here,
I really enjoy your vibe.
Oh,
So,
that's so
do
kind
you
of
think
you.
that you would want to ride with?
Sure.
Perception check.
I have nothing
yeah.
to offer other than
I'm in the car.
my...
I am also hopping in the car.
10.
I'll get in as well.
No.
I mean, I guess you can notice, even with a 10.
13.
Straight ahead,
15.
coming...
I didn't even roll. Yep.
Okay. Straight ahead of you, a good bit down the road, appears to be at least 8 military-looking vehicles hauling ass in your direction. You even see some individuals hanging outside of the vehicle or sitting on top of the vehicle with guns at the ready.
Fucking punch it, Sammy.
Which military? Like the U.S. military?
They
or
look,
like...
I mean, they're wearing fatigues as if they were U.S. military.
It doesn't matter.
Is this car going to be able to
No, I think if
outrun?
it was like the Iraqi military, we could probably take them. We've done it before.
Wow,
Lauren.
no, okay. Wow.
It sounds
Wow.
like you guys have had some adventures.
We've
I mean,
never
we in the
taken on a
collective sense.
military. No.
I'm peeling
So
out.
there's that.
I claim the military's victories as my own, even though I never served. Like a real American, Lauren.
I'm going to get in the back. All the way in the back.
All right, so
Oh,
you
that's-
nestle
that's
yourself
nice.
between all of the drums of fuel.
Oh.
Okay.
Close that hatch.
Well, I mean-
close that fucking hatch.
I wouldn't be sitting back there if there was fossil fuels just sitting around.
Lots
Drive
of
his
fossil
decks.
fuels.
Okay.
She's going to get high on the fumes. Watch out
yes,
that she doesn't
driving is
suck
death.
up all of our fuel.
Got a 19 to bang a Yui away from these military vehicles and hightail it out of here.
Okay.
I'm
Would you
gonna
say
meditate.
19? Okay. So yeah, you turn this gigantic SUV around as fast as you can, which is not terribly fast because it's got a very wide
It's got a
turn.
V8. So
Yeah.
It's got a Hemi.
Okay. Well,
moves
so
out of my Hemi.
So yeah, so straight ahead of you is just open road, but to the left and right there are what appears to be residential neighborhoods all over the place. You are not familiar with this area too well, but yeah. So those vehicles are behind you, and they are gaining.
I'm punching it as fast as it goes to the open road.
Voice and
Find a
head,
highway.
to Chunk Gunderson, do these appear to be envoys of the council?
It's definitely an envoy, but not of your council.
Okay, I'm going to break out my gold-plated AK.
Okay. You've been holding on with this entire time?
Careful, there's a lot of fuel back
Well,
here.
yeah, I left it in the car, but
Oh, okay. You left it in the car. All
I
right.
mean, maybe don't shoot at them until they shoot at us, because there's a lot of fuel tanks.
no, but I'm going to ready.
Sure.
You guys are very aggressive.
So yeah, so you just haul off straight the opposite direction of where you were originally pointing, and the road just keeps on going, and it's just more and more of these residential neighborhoods to your left and right. They're catching up on you though. Those vehicles are definitely faster, and you're starting to hear gunfire pop off, but none of the bullets are hitting the vehicle yet.
Guys, do you think we should
Pop, 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 pop.
surrender or...
Oh, no. Absolutely not.
No, if it's the government, there's nothing that good will come of that.
Let's see what this commie machine does. I rack the bolt,
Okay.
and I'll lean out the window and start shooting tires.
All right. Roll me an attack with a -4.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Because
try
for 4 tires, I get it.
erratic.
You got it.
All right.
No problem.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big car, so I probably hit it with a 14.
Just barely. Yes, you will hit one of the tires, and it pops, and it swerves a little bit. It's still driving. It's just going to slow down and sort of move back in the pack a little bit, as it can't keep as much of a momentum as the other vehicles as they immediately pass in a maneuver, as if they've done this before.
I'll keep doing it. Keep popping them tires.
Okay. They keep. Since you're hanging out of the vehicle,
Doesn't he get 2 shots?
yeah, you do get another shot.
That's true.
Same vehicle or a different vehicle?
Different vehicle.
Okay.
But that's only going to be a 10.
No. So your bullets look like they bounce. They just hit pavement. Looks like.
Fuck that pavement.
Ricochet.
Okay. So none of the bullets are gonna hit
In the
you.
face, at least.
As a libertarian, I hate roads.
You hear a bullet, ting, through the back
Hey.
windshield,
I just had that detail.
and you hear a tinging noise as if metal, and all of you start to smell fuel.
I don't like this.
Mm-hmm.
So it hasn't caught on fire, but you smell fuel.
I would like to get out of the car now.
I mean, you could dive out of a fast
No.
moving car.
No. I would like her to pull over, please.
Chug.
Can I toss a grenade in their path?
Do you
Hold on.
have a grenade?
I think
Yes,
we're gonna
I
find
had
this very hostile.
2 grenades left because I only threw 1.
Voice
Yeah,
and
you
head.
could toss a grenade.
Hold on.
Sure.
I'm gonna look out the back window.
Uh-huh.
Are we leaving a trail of gasoline?
No.
Okay. It's just sitting inside a car.
It's just, yeah.
Filling up.
Oh, no, it's
Eventually,
pooling
it'll-
inside the vehicle.
Eventually, it'll start to leak out the back, but not yet.
I'm going to crack the window.
Sure, you crack the window. The fumes aren't quite as strong.
Open the sunroof.
So, Chunk, are you letting the grenade cook at all, or are you just tossing it and
I
hope?
was just going to toss it in the path and hope.
Okay. What'd you get?
I'm botched.
I hate you. You're going to flip my fucking car.
So you go to toss the grenade, and you hit a minor bump because the roads
Yeah.
haven't been taken care of, and it flies off to the side and just explodes out in the nothingness. And your car shakes a little bit, but it doesn't. The glass actually breaks in any of the windows that were still up.
Chuck, what the fuck are you doing?
I'll point at them and say, the next one's for you. Back off now. I'm serious.
Well, at least you showed them that we're not a threat.
So now the vehicles have like spread out, and but they're not like right next to one another. So now it looks like they've changed their tactics to deal with possibility of grenades.
I don't
If
see-
literally anyone would like to help me, that'd be great.
Okay, does anybody have a good idea to get out of this? Because otherwise, I'm just gonna pull over and say, "Sorry, officer, I didn't know I couldn't do this."
I will say that it looks like not too far in the distance. It looks like it opens up into more of that open dead area, like it's just brown grass and like it's open fields.
I do have off-road tires.
They do too, but
Convenient.
I mean, it's,
And they're faster than
It's
us.
army vehicles.
Like they're faster and they're armored.
Oh, you're assuming the Army is prepared for situations. And they are. The U.S. military is the best at what they do.
There you go.
I'm just if no one has a quick idea, I'm just gonna pull over with the turn signal.
I'm sure we can talk our way out of this. Ladies, start crying.
Lauren, we can't hear you.
Uh-oh. Jenna's muted.
Yep, Jenny, you muted yourself.
Fuck, of course. Because the dogs were fucking barking. Sorry. Lauren jumps over into the back and pops the hatch.
Okay, so you're
And
gonna
pushes
shoot.
out
Oh, you're gonna
pushes
start
out
pushing out the
pushes
fuel.
out the
Broken
the one
barrel.
that's got the bullet hole in it, yeah.
Okay, roll me a strength just to kick it out
All right.
because it's a weird angle because you're like sitting in the back of the car.
It's a 17.
Yeah, so you managed to push out the leaking fuel drum, and it hits the ground and tumbles around and it's rolling, and there's fuel flying all over the place.
Sweet. And then she's gonna take out another grenade.
Oh,
Okay.
We're going.
So okay, tell me what you want to do with the grenade first.
I'm gonna toss it sort of toward the barrel,
Okay.
but I'm gonna wait until the cars get a little closer.
Okay. So the cars are going to see the barrel and they're going to try and sort of move as far around the sides of it as possible so they don't run directly into it. They don't see the grenade yet, but they see the barrel. It's flapping around. All right, so roll a dex attack to throw your grenade.
Okay. That is a 15.
Yeah, so you'll toss the grenade and it's going to land pretty close to where the fuel drum is, and it's going to explode, causing a pretty big
pretty
fireball
cool.
of an explosion, and it'll also light the trail of fuel that was, it's not all the way back to
Still
your car.
connected to our car.
No, it's
No,
not.
because you kicked it out.
Yeah. 'cause you kicked
Well
it out.
done, Laren. I'm glad I loosened that up for you.
Let's see here.
Yeah.
So we're not giving up now. Is that true?
Now punch it, Sammy.
Okay, but they're still faster than we are,
You heard the girl, Sam.
and they're firing.
So
Drive it again, Sam.
So at least the front two cars, the force of the explosion actually bursts out their interior side tires, and they sort of like slam into each other and then bounce off and then go off road into like the residential neighborhoods. One goes into a house and the other one just flips into what appears to be an empty swimming pool.
How many cars are left?
4. But there's a big wall of fire, and because of all the fuel that got thrown everywhere, there's fire all over the fronts of the cars, so they might not be able to see too well.
All right, maybe
Bitchin'.
I'll try to make if it's my turn to go.
On your left, residential
Yeah.
neighborhoods. On your right, big open field.
On your left.
I'm gonna try to make a hard handbrake turn into the residential neighborhoods and maybe look for a garage to park in and just cool it.
Okay. You waiting for a road or just turning into the neighborhood like right now and just going through like yards and shit?
While they're in flame mode, I will try to turn right now, maybe through a
Okay.
yard or
Okay. High or low?
low.
Okay. All right. So you rolled me a dex to drive.
14.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So you turn as sharply as you can. The SUV sort of tippy toes a little bit, but as it plants back down on the ground, you realize that you are driving directly through a house, And so you hit this house on the corner, and you just drive right through it. And there's just stuff flying all over the place, and there's some fun dead you see that are still in the building, and one of which you just completely cut in half. It just hits him in the middle and just over the top of the hood.
Looking for a road to get to.
Sure. And you smash out the front of the house, and you are what appears to be in a cul-de-sac.
Is there a garage anywhere?
Yeah, this is a residential, it's a residential neighborhood. So there's
there an
houses
open one?
everywhere. Hired well.
Hi.
Yes, there are a
Yes.
couple open or at least partially open garages.
I'm going to try to drive into the open one, skidding into it, and then as soon as I get in there, someone get out and pull that motherfucker shut.
Dex, whoever's doing it.
I'm excellent at closing garage doors. 7.
Someone else help.
I got a
You
21.
get over there and you're trying to put, you can't
You
jump
gotta
enough
pull
to
the
get
chain.
it.
You have to pull the
it's,
chain.
I think it's stuck. I think it's. Are you on the laser? Is
Lauren-
that what's happening?
Lauren goes over and just grabs the rotted rope and just pulls it, and you can see the door shutting. As the door is shutting, you can see that the military vehicles are getting to right around where the part of the building that you guys drove through was. So you shut the door before they would see that's where you guys
I
are.
turn the car off.
And turn the car.
Everybody
Sure, leave
shut
it
up.
on in the garage.
with the gas fumes?
Yeah,
Now
fine.
let's all meditate.
Sure. So you hear them sort of also driving through the building, through the path that you have created, and you hear them out in the neighborhood.
Everybody shut up.
So you could stay in the garage, or you can move somewhere else in the house. There are no windows in this garage, so you can't really see anything.
All right, everybody. Should we take up ambushing positions in case they get out in here, or
Yeah.
Is voice in head? Is there a door into the house proper from the garage?
Yes, there's an interior and an exterior door.
1 on the door, 3 on the garage door. Yes or no? What do y'all think?
it sounds
Well,
good?
I'm kidding. I'm not taking tactical advice from women. 1 on the door, 3 on the garage door.
Are we-
You can go do whatever you want. That's great. I'm gonna
I'll
look for
watch
some
the
duct
door.
tape and a string.
What are you going to use that for?
Stay in the garage and find out.
Okay.
You all have such a weird dichotomy between the 3 of you.
She duct tapes his head to the tailpipe.
Would have been a trichotomy.
It's very funny.
Breathe deep. Breathe deep, buddy.
I'm gonna go to the house door and,
Okay.
and go inside the house, please.
Okay. So you just open the door right up. And roll me a stealth check.
It's a 23.
Okay, so you're quiet. You very quietly open the door,
It's not our
and
first
you
robbery.
notice that there is a couple of fun dead meandering around in what appears to be the living room that connected to the backyard. So the backyard is a sliding door that's shattered, so it's open. And on your left, you have your kitchen, has a nice little island in there. There's also quite a bit of dried blood, some dead bodies, knives scattered on the floor, a whole bunch of other junk. Also looks like there was probably some raccoons or something in here that have gone through. Refrigerator door is torn off the hinges. There's a pretty nasty smell coming from like a stale, nasty smell. So there's 2 fun dead that are meandering around in the living room, which is on your right-hand side. And then the back door. You also see a set of stairs to your immediate right that go upstairs.
I would like to go upstairs, please.
Okay. Roll me another stealth check.
I'm going to close the door behind Periwinkle, by the way.
Okay.
22.
Yeah. You put your feet at the sides of the stairs and move up so there's no creaking noises.
Sometimes you just got to poke around.
Sure. Okay. You get to the top of the stairs.
said?
And there is
Can't hear
a
you.
short hallway. And it looks like there's about 4 doors.
What's
that
the
are all open.
floor?
Carpet.
It's carpeted.
It's like a
Okay.
Is it carpet
used to
down
be
the
a beige
center of,
carpet.
like panel that looks like hardwood, but it's
Yeah.
plastic?
Yeah.
Nice. Very 90s.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to slowly go down the hall
Okay.
while I do active listening to hear if there's any zombies in
Sure.
this house.
Put ears up to doors. And
Yeah.
Sure. Roll
What
me
time of day is it?
I'm pretty sure it's mid-afternoon at this point.
So the sun is shining through the front of the house?
Yes.
So that if there is stuff moving around, it would cast a shadow underneath the door?
Yes.
Okay.
If it was directly in front
For
of the
half
door.
of it.
I said most of the doors are open.
Another
but
23
Rolling
for stealth.
fucking hard, no good.
You are just sneakily moving through this hallway. You do notice that the first room on your left, there's a Fundead just standing in front of the window, but not really moving or anything. Hasn't
Yeah.
noticed you. The next room you pass by, nothing in it. Just looks like an old rotted out bathroom. The last two rooms are both bedrooms. The one on your left does not have anything in it, it appears. And then the one on your right looks like it has a Fundead grown into the wall, where it's like just this big, giant, amorphous fungal growth that's like just taking up the wall and moving its way out. It's like partially grown into the hallway,
So like Pirates of the Caribbean or like
like Pirates of the Caribbean.
Okay, I wasn't done, but
Well,
it's
the
fine.
second one.
Yeah,
Now you
I
are.
figured.
Or is it the
A
third one?
Natalie Portman movie. What's it called?
Star Wars.
Domino.
Yeah, correct.
V for Vendetta.
Black Swan.
Damn it. You sons of bitches.
Leon the Professional.
It's called Annihilation, but that's fine.
So why'd you ask?
Those books were
you know.
weird.
I'm going to sneak back downstairs and tell everybody what I found.
Okay. Roll me another stealth just to make sure.
It's a 23.
Fuck off.
Yeah, you just
18
like
after 18.
Well,
Over
so
here.
quiet makes your way down the steps.
what Sam doesn't know is me and my friends in the late 60s in California used to, well, we snuck into a couple houses
What are you,
before.
80?
My friends and I.
You know, I don't care about your constructed words.
So yeah, you creep back
The
down.
goddesses speak through me.
You slowly open the garage and you go back in. Now I don't know if
I'm
you guys
merely
in
a
the garage
surrogate
care
for
that
their
the door
words.
opens, but it
Someone's
opens.
got a gun on the door.
Yeah. So
That was Chunk's door.
the door slowly opens.
What was Laren doing with the duct tape that maybe she found or not?
She made a garage.
Roll
I
investigation
think it's
to
a
look for
grenade
duct
trap,
tape and
if I had to
string.
guess.
I got a 17.
You find a roll of duct tape. You're not sure how sticky it still is at this point, but
Doesn't even, it doesn't.
it looks like the string is pretty rotted. But you do find some.
Wire.
No,
Chain.
you find
Fishing line.
some
nope.
some weed
Come.
whacker
Yes,
line.
that's what I'm trying to think of.
Nailed it.
The plastic line
That's
or
not
whatever
long
that
enough.
thing is for weed whackers.
No, because it comes in a tube,
Yeah.
like a wire coil.
yeah, it's
Oh,
like a big
okay.
coil.
Yeah.
Can I tie it?
Yeah, it's plastic. It's like a real small,
You're
thin
finding
plastic.
Yeah, but
string,
it's-
but you found plastic string, says the DM.
Still string. Cool. Awesome. Okay, then I'm wrapping the duct tape around a grenade with the pin still in it,
Okay.
as tight as I can.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tie the weed whacker string to the pin and then lodge it in the back seat of
Okay.
the car and
Wait,
go through the window,
Wait.
the front window of the car.
darling, what are you doing?
It's being prepared,
Is
mostly.
everything I owed is in this car.
Some
Oh yeah, get
Sam?
some stuff out then.
Sam, I'm sorry, but your baby is compromised. Laren, that is some incredible engineering. It's no wonder they call you all the finer sex.
Gross.
It wasn't a come on. I was complimenting your engineering.
I could tie it up.
Okay.
Over that.
All right. You guys hear the driving around out. You also hear a couple gunshots, probably from them shooting Fundead. But you do hear whatever military these are. Looks like they're going door to door searching.
Shit. Hey, you said there were rooms upstairs.
You even hear like, they can't have gotten far. Don't let them out of here.
You said there were rooms upstairs.
Yeah, there's about 4 rooms
Did you-
upstairs.
Of
you
course,
see-
they're gonna clear the rooms upstairs. Is there a trapdoor to a basement?
I was getting to. Thank you for taking my idea.
You're welcome.
A trap door to the basement?
Like a pull
No.
down to the upstairs attic. What
To
about?
the attic? Yes. Well, you don't know. You didn't see.
I didn't
There's
see
gotta
that.
be. There's gotta be one.
There could be.
What state are we in? California?
We're in
Yes.
Colorado.
No, Colorado.
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 Potato.
hmm Potato, Colorado.
We're in Potato, Colorado.
We've got 2 options. We could try to find the basement, or we could try to find the
But isn't
loft,
there
or we could try to get outside.
isn't there a door that leads outside right here?
But they're outside.
Yes, but at some point they're going to be inside the house.
So we just wait in here and hope they don't open this door.
Now, when they're inside the house, they'll be surrounding it, looking for us to run out. So we need to get out before they do that.
Let me see what the
I
cards
think-
say.
I
Can I
think
take a tarot deck out?
Okay.
I'm gonna. Samantha is heading for the loft if she doesn't see a basement door.
So stealth.
Why did you base your character on my ex-girlfriend?
Stealth of 15.
Yeah. So you open the door and you see the same thing Periwinkle did, which is the fun dead in the living room, just a little bit away. But you're pretty quiet. They don't notice you. You notice that next to the stairs, or instead of going up the stairs, if you were to walk past it, you see a doorknob. So you're gonna guess that that's probably the basement door.
I'm gonna go over and try it, but I'm gonna have my knife out.
Okay. Door opens right up.
Is it the basement?
Yeah. A set of stairs goes downstairs.
I leave it cracked and I motion for everybody to come this way.
Okay.
I have drawn. I pulled the familiar out of my deck,
Okay.
which makes sense because I'm familiar with this house layout. So I will know that there's a way to get outside through the basement.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to make my way over to Sam.
Okay.
Sam, you're just going to leave all your things in this car?
I don't see how I can carry my limited edition Junk Gunderson plates.
Why do you need the plates if you have the real thing right here?
That's exactly true.
You're going to leave your tapes?
Look, I don't have a
Who's
cassette
got the
player.
cure right now, by the way?
Oh, yeah.
Me.
Laura.
It's still
Okay.
strapped to me.
Just check.
That's the only thing that matters right now.
Well,
If we're ever
And our
gonna
lives.
get a fucking drive-through pork roll bagel shop back, we need that cure.
Okay.
Chunk Gunderson. Okay, look. Chunk Gunderson, Suction News 9. When the army searches this house and finds our car in it, they'll inevitably search the rest of it. Hiding in the basement will be of no use.
yes, but if there's a storm door in the basement, we can use it to escape.
Periwinkle says there's an exit from the basement.
I'm familiar with this house. The cards told me so.
All right. Well, you know what? The cards, sure. Let's do it.
We go into the
Chunk
basement.
Gunderson is open-minded.
I mean, Chuck could find the attic crawl space too,
Yeah.
if you want to take your chances upstairs. But
I'm going to look at Chunk and pull a card.
Okay.
Yeah. That makes sense. And I fold it back into my deck.
Do you not know who he is?
No.
Okay. You unplugged in the 80s?
She doesn't listen to conservative news radio.
Yeah, but like, I kind of assume that Chunk is like the Alex Jones of this universe.
Yeah, most people are familiar, but I don't know if Periwinkle watches any sort of media to know who anybody is.
Well,
There's like 30 channels of shit on the TV. She
Yeah.
says.
She probably just has one of those emptied out TVs, like a hollowed out one. It's just full of different crystals.
the cell
Hell
that
yeah.
I lived
I'm
in
Christmas
personally
lights.
attacked right now.
It's bitchin'. That is bitchin'. Sorry.
the small cell that I lived in for 35 years didn't really
Wait, are you a Manson girl?
You were in
What?
prison?
yeah, for a little. I mean,
For what?
like I
Get
said
out of ring.
before, me and my friends kind of broke into a couple houses in the late 60s.
One of them was a White House.
I'm
Did you
I'm going to the
kill-
basement.
did you kill a Hollywood actor? Because I want to shake your hand.
No.
So as you guys go into the basement, or
And
maybe
lock it
Chunk
behind
doesn't,
us.
we're going to take a break. And we're back. All right. So yeah, so you've gone into the basement, you've locked the door behind you, but it's just one of those like,
Say it again.
so you've gone into the basement and you've just locked the door behind you, and it's not a terribly complex lock, so I mean, it wouldn't be very hard for somebody to get through this door. But yeah, so it's very dark, as you can't see anything in this basement. You click on your flashlight. It's a set of rickety wooden stairs that go down.
Luckily, I have the Chunk Gunderson limited edition Beacon of Freedom.
Fleshlight.
Well, it's a bald eagle light, but yes, it is dual function.
All right.
You know, I almost bought that, but I had a magnet.
But I don't have a penis.
But I don't have a penis.
Does me no good.
Are there any storm windows down here?
Yes.
Very nice. What about a storm door to leads out?
No.
To the window, then, I guess.
And the windows
To the
are pretty
wall.
small, and it looks like they have that like metal grady thing that's in front of them, like that half circle. You know what I'm talking about?
Which are normally plastic.
I think you made that up.
We have one outside. They're plastic.
Isn't it metal?
I'm pretty sure having it metal is against fire
Fire
code.
code.
I don't know. It's not right up against the window. I'm saying it's semicircle around the window.
So
gonna go
why
outside.
even mention it?
We're gonna
I'm
go
just
out
saying
on-
that's the layout, you know,
You're
being
trapped, he
descriptive,
says. Yeah.
Chunk. Just trying to be descriptive.
Is there an old apple crate down here?
What?
What about
High or low?
Oh,
Really, any upcycled, sustainable material?
very high.
There is an old apple crate, but it's pretty rotted and like falling apart.
That's fine.
You're not sure it would hold your weight.
I'm only 84 pounds.
It might not hold 84 pounds.
is there an armoire or a wardrobe or something?
It looks like there's an old, worn down.
Oh, look. Over there, a ladder.
Dresser. That's the word I can't think of.
Is there a ladder or
ladies,
step stool?
ladies. I can give you a boost. It's fine.
There's a wardrobe
No,
down
thank
here?
you.
Yeah, there's an old, like, rotted
Okay.
dresser.
Are we going to Narnia?
I think we should look in the back of that wardrobe.
Is it a
Dresser.
wardrobe
Trees.
or is it an armoire?
It's a dresser.
Oh,
I said it's a dresser.
okay.
You keep calling it a wardrobe.
Well, we wanted. We
Yeah,
needed to find
you
a
want to go to
door.
Narnia, and
No,
it's not.
we just wanted to find.
Does it have a credenza?
No.
All right. Well,
Is there a
let's-
Euphrenda down here?
I don't even know what that is.
Is there a case of Splenda?
High or low?
It's a case of high life.
Oh, I can't have that. It
Ah,
gives
the
me
Splenda
diarrhea.
of Milwaukee.
I'm gonna use the dresser to put in front of the.
First off, why would you keep Splenda in your basement?
So it doesn't go
Because-
bad.
So that it doesn't go bad, of course.
Okay.
for when you have
Keep-
You
company.
don't have a big
In
pantry.
a cool, dark place. It says it on the packaging.
Okay.
It contains milk, so it's got to stay cool.
Splenda?
Lactose sugar.
Yes, milk of the Splenda plant,
It's yeah.
which has nipples.
Oh, okay.
That's
It's genetically
Little
engineered. It's
fact.
horrifying, actually.
Sexy plant.
Most of everything else down here, it's like old rotted furniture that's fallen apart. You do find a couple skeletons, so it looks like somebody,
up
you know,
down
some
here.
people died down here.
Whatever.
Yeah, and some old rotted
Why is
blankets.
this skeleton so small?
Oh,
Let's work out that the window.
Okay. Roll me a strength check.
Somebody strong, help me. I got a.
I will assist Sam
Okay.
with a botch.
You don't do shit. Chunk is useless in this instance. He does nothing to hinder Samantha. He's actually pushing while Samantha's pulling.
He's a beacon of truth.
Help me, founders.
Samantha, you it's stuck, but you're just barely strong enough to be able to pull this thing open. At the same time, you hear the front door upstairs slam open, and then a couple gunshots as they probably killed the undead that were in the building. So it sounds like
They've entered the building.
they've entered the building.
Everybody, I mean, hopefully that grenade distracts them in the garage because they'll find the car first. But everybody get through this window.
So what did you have the like? I know you said you had the grenade and you had it on a wire, but like, what was
Attached to the door.
the
Right.
garage door or the door?
As
door?
soon as they open the trunk door, it'll pull the pin on, or it will
Trunk
release.
door.
It will release the handle on the grenade,
I mean,
and it will immediately explode.
Okay, gotcha. Well, maybe not immediately explode. I mean,
Yeah, immediately because she pulled the pin and just wrapped the wire around
Oh,
the handle,
okay.
and it'll snap.
she's smart.
so it doesn't have to cook it. It still doesn't cook at that point.
It's already
pre-
cooked.
It's
Cooked.
cooked. It's a
Oh.
fully loaded
Yeah.
potato at that point.
It's like you pull the
okay.
pin and they're just holding it.
Okay. I thought it was when you let go of the handle, like some other doohickey flies out, and that's
That's why
when
when you take the pin, you
cook starts.
throw
Spoken
it.
just like a man who's never used a grenade.
Yeah, never have. Can't.
Unlike our brave men and women in Afghanistan right now. I assume. I don't care.
Everybody get on my climb over me and get out this window right now.
I do
So
it.
it's not a
Laren
big
first.
window,
Laren
so it's going to
first.
be a tight fit.
Laren is I assume, the youngest and therefore the slimmest. So
And
Laren
therefore the most valuable.
Periwinkle weighs 80 pounds. She's probably the slimmest.
first. Yeah,
84
but she doesn't have the
pounds.
cure, does she?
No, she does not
Okay.
have the cure.
Laren. get
Lauren
out here.
first.
Laren, get out here.
And immediately killed by the people outside the window.
Pop, pop.
There's no way.
I'm gonna look out the window first.
So you don't see anybody. You can hear them because of the back window that's, the sliding door window that was busted open. So you can hear them. They haven't gone in the backyard yet. You don't think this window is directly, if you got out this window, they wouldn't see you. It's not lined up perfectly with the sliding door window or anything like that. But
We're on the side.
Sweet. All right. Yep. Climbing out.
okay. So you climb one out. The grass is pretty tall because, no one's mowing or anything like that. But yeah, so you're what appears to be in a backyard. You see an old rundown plastic playset, creepy little plastic doll sitting on top of the slide on the playset. It's just laying there, a little slumped over. It's creepy. One of the eyes are rotted out, and there's like a fat slug just sliming its way out of the eye socket of this doll. It's really weird and creepy for some reason. But
Luckily, it's a doll, so
luckily it's a doll, so it can't feel that moving around its eye socket. So yeah. So yeah, you're in the backyard.
is there anywhere that looks like it's a good place to hide?
So you look around and you're in the backyard. So you can see that, the sliding glass door is not too far away. You can see that there's windows behind you that go into the kitchen. So you can't really be up and around or they'll probably spot you. The grass is pretty tall, so you could probably hide in the grass.
Like between the bushes and the grass line. Are there some people plant what you call them, the pines for shade to break the noise. They have a hedge or something.
Not in the backyard.
You
There's a
went all that
fence.
way
There's
for
a
hedge?
rotted wooden fence that's in the backyard. It's not a very big backyard because it's residential neighborhood.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hide and ready my gun.
Okay, roll me a stealth check.
Everybody else get out while she's doing that. She didn't say it was bad. She left, so it must be good.
I leave.
That's an 18.
Okay. You are hidden as far as you know.
We'll be like raptors in the tall grass.
You've snuck in underneath that playset. You're in between grass and playset and you're just sort of lurking in there. Eyes just looking through the grass.
Periwinkle.
I go.
When you're up there, be a clever girl.
I don't know what that means.
You don't have to. Just be clever while you're up there.
Okay.
Come from the side.
Okay.
Sure. Some see a weed.
Shortly,
Some see a wish.
well, you know what? How fast are you guys trying to get out of this basement?
As fast as it's silently possible.
Okay. Roll me athletics. Everybody. Except for Lauren.
18.
And we're all assisting each other, of course. Until the last person.
Sure.
14.
Okay.
16.
Okay. You guys all shimmy your way out of the bottom window, and I'm going to say Chunk goes last because he's the chunkiest of the group, I'm going to say.
But we help
And,
pull them up.
But you do help pull him up.
Yeah, but it's like Pooh Bear when he's stuck in Rabbit's hole.
Sure. So I'm going to say,
Oh, bother.
as he's coming out of that storm window, it seems that they've set off that grenade, and there's a very large explosion, and it blows out the windows, and it blows a hole in the wall that's not too far away from you guys as you are,
All my
in the
stuff.
grass. So so it seems that they've set that off. And you can hear on the other side of the house, there's a lot of chatter going on from the military as they're like, oh, okay, that's...
I guess we should keep trucking then.
But we're hiding.
You don't think that now that we've exploded the garage that they're not going to do a full perimeter sweep?
I don't.
Yeah, we gotta go.
We got to keep trucking.
Will someone lead the way? Because I don't see shit.
Roll me a perception check,
Or
everybody.
maybe I do.
15.
Okay.
Perception plus 3, 19. Suck it.
15.
20.
Everybody.
Everybody hears this strange, distant rumbling noise. You could feel it in the ground. Yes,
It's a manatee.
It's a manatee.
Or a
A
woman tea.
A manawarity. Yeah, so you hear this rumbling sound in the distance, and you can feel it in your bones. It's coming up through the
I
ground.
don't like that. Is it street shock?
Yeah, I mean, you could be.
A fungus
You've never
street shark.
seen a fungal street shark, but because the fence behind you is so tall, you can't see anything in any direction. You just hear and feel this rumbling.
Voice and Ed, can I do a perception check to hear if I hear any radio chatter, any foot traffic,
Sure.
any soldiers communicating with one another?
Sure.
Can I look into the Fae and use the vibration of the world and the vibration of the monster to echolocate?
Shut up, you dumb hippie. 15.
No, you know what? I'll let him, but he also gets a percentile chance of having an aneurysm and dying.
What's
Just
my
like
percentile?
George Clooney.
like life, you never know.
If you haven't seen the Men Who Stare at Goats,
Could be
watch it. It's
97%.
really good.
You don't know. Death. What'd you get, Chunk?
15.
You do hear radio chatter. It sounds like they are panicked. Well, so the first bit of chatter sounds like they are talking about investigating the house because you guys are obviously here. But then as you hear and feel the rumbling, it's pretty apparent that they also do, and they start to panic and they start to freak out. And they're like, "We got to get out of here. We'll check out the perimeter later, but we got to get the fuck out of here right now." And you hear tires peeling out as they're driving away quickly.
Fantastic. I want to see if we can find an abandoned Humvee, because obviously we killed probably a whole squad.
He's got a point.
Did they leave
But
one?
all the drivers survived.
Roll for it.
Every driver just opted to They stayed with the cars.
Roll for it, goddammit.
Please don't give me a fucking high-low.
No, there has to be. a
Everything's
Humvee up there.
50-50 in this world.
I wasn't gonna. I was just gonna say, sure.
Then give it to us.
Samantha,
He said
God
He's
flips.
not in charge of the show, Dennis.
Hey, it's a
he
democracy.
said, "Don't give me a high-low."
He said that after you said. So I won't give you a high low. I'll just roll and see. It appears that there's probably a Humvee.
Hell yeah.
left
Let's go for
behind.
it.
Everybody make a. And so they've peeled out of the cul-de-sac.
Yeah, they're gone.
3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Go!
We all run for the Humvee.
Sure. So you run out of the house. Roll perception.
Perception of 13.
Okay.
Solid 7.
What am I
You're better than
rolling?
a 7.
Perception.
You're better than a 7, Chunk.
I got a
Hard 4,
5.
though.
Okay. Lauren.
Doesn't matter to me.
15.
Lauren and Samantha are the only ones that see towering above the homes is what appears to be some sort of amalgamation of all these fun dead. Like it's like they were almost stitched together and held together with fungus. It's about 30 feet tall and looks like it's kind of roundish in shape, but also has these long appendages that's using to sort of roll itself around. It's also covered in like mouths and all kinds of offal. And it is just sort of rolling its way through the neighborhood in your direction, since the house is burning and smoking.
Chunk Gunderson, Suction News 9, reporting live from the scene of some sort of disgusting Katamari de mushroom.
Oh,
You, I was
also,
gonna make that joke.
Samantha and Lauren, roll me a con save.
Samantha,
Yes, since you're the only two that spotted it.
16 on the die. Con is +1, 17.
Okay.
16.
Okay. Samantha, you're a little shook. You are not having a panic attack or
I've
anything
seen
like
some
that.
shit, it's all right.
Lauren, you are having a minor panic attack.
Always. Yeah.
Yeah, where you have never seen this before. This is way bigger than anything you've ever seen before. It is horrifying. It is monstrous. And you feel as though you may die at any moment. Because it's moving pretty quick as it's just rolling over.
Just get in the
things.
car. Just get in the car. Just get in the car.
Yeah, absolutely. Book it to the Humvee.
Sure.
Let's go, Periwinkle.
Yeah. I do.
We're all getting in the car.
But
We're all
You
getting-
millennials never have a sense of urgency.
I'm pretty sure I'm older than you, but since I felt Laren's vibration change, as I'm getting into the car, I'm going into my my little pouch that I have,
She's a proto-millennial.
and I'm gonna give her some crystals, some healing crystals and stones.
Some Damascus steel.
Okay.
From Damascus, Maryland.
Give her some yellow crystals.
No, I
Calm
give,
down.
They're piss cubes.
Piss cubes.
They're
Let him
blue. They're
finish.
high quality.
Where do you even
Let them
get ice
finish.
from here?
I don't know. I didn't know if he was finished or not. He's just staring down at something.
He's
I don't know what
looking
he's
at
looking
crystals.
at.
I hand over a few red jaspers that will give her strength,
Mhm.
honesty, and stability.
Okay.
Phil, Periwinkle is a woman, right?
I'm non-binary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay. Fine.
They, they,
Okay.
them.
Yeah. My bad for assuming there, Periwinkle. I apologize, and I do respect your identity.
Heck yeah.
Is that Steve or Chunk?
It's Chunk.
That doesn't seem like a
Doesn't
chunk.
sound like
What?
Has Chunk said a
Like-
single thing about gender identity this entire
I mean, if
show?
you're trying to be Alex Jones,
Oh, wow. Amazing. A libertarian doesn't have nuanced ideas on gender identity.
not Alex Jones.
Lauren is a little shook.
Who's the bigot now?
Gotcha.
Chunk.
Still chunk.
Still chunk.
Still you. Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna drive as I assume I'm the driver again because it's my fucking car.
Sure. Now this is your car.
Samantha, you're the best at what you do.
Okay. So you
Above average driver. I
you're
did
doing
it.
you're doing above average driving. But the creature has spotted you,
Fuck that.
and are you just driving back out onto the road that you came in on, or are you driving through the residential neighborhood? What is your plan here?
I want to get to the highway because we got to go to what's the next city?
You don't know where the highway is.
We need to get to Boston or some shit. I don't fucking know.
I
The
love
next-
that dirty water.
The next closest place for you would be Baltimore.
Fucking Baltimore.
There is no road. There is a road, not a simple highway, between the dawn and the dark of night.
All right, I take her advice and I go straight through the yards.
Okay, you just start driving through yards and houses.
Someone made a suggestion. I did it. Go not through the houses. Just try to go through the yards.
just through the yards. All right.
He's
So-
Ferris Buellering it.
Voice and head wearing a
Natural
Humvee.
20.
Okay. What?
Surely there is a roof-mounted 50 cal and
There
a
is?
turret.
There is a 50
Badass.
Periwinkle,
Hmm?
take care of Lauren, please, and I will attach the lanyard to my belt and hop up on that 50 cal.
Oh, I have such a lady motor right now. I
Okay.
want to do that.
So
Lauren,
I
you
wanna
are
do that.
expertly, Samantha, driving through yards, just hitting some fences here or there, but not like hitting any houses. You're doing pretty well. The creature is so big that it is keeping up pretty well with you.
I like that he ignored my 12 and took the 20 that I gave him afterwards.
Nice.
I thought you rolled another one.
I did, but I didn't know I was supposed to make another driving check after I decided.
Oh, this was to go through yards and
I'll take it. Yep.
things.
Nat
So I was
20. Let's
considering it to be different.
go. I like it.
So yeah, you are booking it through yards and whatnot. Perception check, everybody.
Hey, Larry.
My eyes are on the road, so
Can I have
Yeah.
advantage since I'm actually outside the car and looking backwards?
Sure.
I got an 11.
I got a 15.
I got a 16.
I got a 13.
Chunk, Periwinkle, Lauren, you guys see back the direction where you guys originally came from. It looks like those military vehicles are out in the field, and they're not
Fighting for the
driving
wheels?
directly away from where you guys are, but almost like parallel to the neighborhood, just keeping a distance.
But they're following the monster?
They're not following the monster.
They
They're
absolutely cannot see us, so they wouldn't even know.
well, I mean, you're driving a Humvee around through neighborhoods and whatnot.
But they
so
can't see through houses.
You're not driving through houses.
I'm driving through yards.
I thought you were driving through yards to get back to the road.
Well,
Voice and head, what is attached to a yard?
Is it houses?
That's right.
Yeah. Okay.
And fences. They can see
Eventually,
through
you're going to
fencing yards.
come. Eventually, you're going to come. I didn't say they've seen you yet. I said they're driving.
Eventually, you're
parallel.
going to come. That's what I told
Right.
her.
Someday.
I figure.
Someday you will.
I mean, if you just want to keep driving through neighborhoods, it's fine. I thought you were going for the highway.
Well, yes, but if we can see these cars,
Yes, you
can
see
they
the
see
cars.
us? Like, how do we
Um,
see these cars?
Well, Chunk can see them over top of fences. You guys can see just gaps. Like, you guys are, like, in the quick gaps between houses and whatnot, and you look out, you've spotted them because they're driving through.
Chunk, do you tell me this?
Yeah, I obviously I'll relay that information by ducking down quickly below the turret and letting everyone know.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a hard right.
Hey, Laren.
Hard right.
Yeah, I always go
So,
right.
so back into the residential neighborhoods,
Well, if,
like deeper
Yeah.
into it.
I mean, if we're trying to shake, are we trying? Yes, I do it. I said it.
Okay.
We're shaking these fucks.
If
All right.
if you plant ice, you're gonna harvest the wind.
What?
Just remember that.
I'm looking for a ramp. Is
That's
there like
so
a
A
deep.
ramp?
yeah to get over a house?
That's not how
to
sublimation
ramp
works.
a house?
Yeah, is there like a someone's
Swing set,
swings? Well, no.
like a slide.
A swing set to get a car
swing
started.
set to the
Two
moon.
slides together, or like someone crashed a car transport tractor trailer hitch somewhere.
In the middle of the
You're looking
residential
for a
neighborhood.
GTA hop out of here.
You're not seeing that,
All
but
right, someday.
you've turned. Are you trying to stay in yards, or do you want to get
Trying
on
to stay
actual
in yards
streets?
to get away
Okay,
from this thing.
so it's still following you.
Are there any like half or quarter pipes?
No.
Okay.
Is it like an aqueduct somewhere nearby?
Not around
Not
where you guys are.
visibly? Yeah, right.
You can't see anything. You're driving through yards and whatnot.
Can we use a trampoline?
How? In what way?
Well, if
Explain
we
it to me.
if we dug a hole,
Get
And-
out of the car and dig a hole.
it's going too fast right now.
Is there,
You
is there
asked
a-
me how I would do it. I'm trying to explain
Okay.
to you, and you didn't let me finish.
Is there like a cell tower or a water tower nearby? We could drive this thing to it so it gets stuck on it.
Not in this area, no.
Shit.
Yeah, there's no cell towers right here or anywhere in the vicinity.
Alright.
You see towers sticking up over towards where the trucks are, probably in the middle of
I
the
hate those
nowhere
trucks.
area, but you're not seeing it in the middle of this residential area.
When I hit the residential area, as soon as I find another road, I'm going to take it. Because this
you guys
yard shit is terrible.
hear a thump.
I hope there's not mortars.
Samantha, roll me a driving check.
I'm gonna pray to one of
Fuck
my
yeah.
goddesses for guidance and help.
23.
Okay. You notice a shadow move over your vehicle, and you glance up and you see this big old ball of fungal offal flying in the direction you're driving. So you veer wildly, and you see this thing hit a bunch of houses, and it explodes. And it looks like it partially like eats away the houses, and also explodes into like smaller fun dead that just sort of like, but they're not like humanoid. They're just sort of like a weird mutated body thing that's just like crawling around. And as you narrowly avoid that, that's what we're going to call it. So thanks so much for tuning in. Check us out next time.
You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, and Twitch at Botched Podcast. This episode of Botch was brought to you by the executive producers, His Lord and Majesty Big Jim, The Nuck, Lord Chronic, Skinner, God King Shanda Panda, Brazer,
Praise is so hot.
Brazer.
B-Mail, The Gamers Galaxy, Disgruntled Furniture, Bread2287, and Gungnir, The Dude.
Bro.
If you want to support the show, you can do so in many different ways. You can leave us a one-time donation over at paypal.com/botchpodcast. You can go to our store and buy our merch. Get it now before it's taken off the website. Or you can simply go to
You should make a list.
dickblood.me, dickblood.com, freedomvalleyhorsepace.com, patreon.com/botchpodcast,
Or,
cornhub.icu,
and
and our newest one, sexwithwookies.com.
thanks, Big Jim.
And support mayonnaise noise.
I'm gonna.
And support us where you can. Like our newest supporter, Becky, the one with the good hair. If you can't do it financially but still want to support us, you can do so over at iTunes, Apple Podcast, or Spotify and leave us a 5-star review.
Like,
Thank you to Gozer for intro and outro music. More of them over at tiny.cc/Gozer or on Spotify.
You could also
Thank-
find us live at Dragon Con in Atlanta over Labor Day weekend this year.
I'm getting there.
Oh, sorry. And you can praise the God King in person.
Thank you to Emily Swan for our album art. You can follow her over at a swan named Emily all over the internet. If you want to see Botch Podcast live, you could do so at Dragon Con in Atlanta, Georgia over Labor Day weekend.
Free beers for all.
Well, no.
No.
We'll be going live on September 4th at 10 p.m. in the Crystal Ballroom in the Hilton.
Nice.
There will be alcohol, but not for everybody.
Oh, that's
Maybe.
There's 500 people in that room. We can't give that much alcohol.
No.
Get a pallet of PBRs.
Delivered?
Yeah, why not?
Hey, you have
Buy in bulk.
you have a
I
distributor
Yeah,
now.
it's not a booze, though.
Well.
It's not interstate.
And as always,
As you clutch your healing crystals and try not to think about all the crazy monsters that are exploding everywhere, and you're in a car with a bunch of old people and you don't know how this is your life in your late 20s, scream Botched and we'll cry for you.
see you next week, nerds. Everybody here in chat, stick around. We're going to take a short break. Tristan needs to pee. I need to smoke. We'll be back with a second episode
I need a pet to Yosh.
right after the break.
Sweet mushy baby.
See ya.
Mushy baby.